Jealousy, envy, and hatred are three terrible words that symbolize the unpleasant energy that is frequently directed at others. People who are successful, such as the Sigma male, naturally, the Sigma learns to anticipate things, as well as be ready to find himself as the recipient of such. You may have experienced his feelings throughout his life. Can't he just ignore the haters? It's not as simple as that when it comes to jealousy. Frequently comes from folks he knows or that he trusts, are already present in his life in some way. Could be a spouse, a family member, or a close friend who reacts violently in response to receiving a visit. When they see the green-eyed monster, Sigma living in this manner or becoming better. While this negative energy is present, the Sigma guy is aware of this. He maintains a level head and is objective, enough to understand it's more about the other people rather than himself. Hence, he makes an effort not to take things too seriously. Nonetheless, he is intelligent enough to keep a watch on these people just in case. Why are people envious of the Sigma male? In today's video, we'll investigate 4 of his finest qualities. Number 4, make others green with envy. The Sigma guy may be more reserved, but on the more introverted end of the scale. This does not imply that he is weak in any manner. He rises to the top of the food chain. Regardless of where they sit in the socioeconomic hierarchy, the Sigma man is most probable to be as powerful as the alpha male. But we're not talking about physical strength or outward self-assurance. He is equally mentally and physically gifted. This is what makes them emotionally strong. Others, such as alphas, can sense envious of the possession of real inner strength is quite rare, as it is commonly known that persons are envious of what they cannot own. This mental fortitude reflects Sigma's ability to deal with tough and bad situations, allowing him to spend his life to the fullest extent possible. To be exposed to bad situations without overlooking all of the advantages and, as a result, maintaining a balanced perspective. Please comment and like the video to help the channel grow. Let's continue. All of this enables him to not just become more creative, but to acknowledge and make the most of the opportunity. The inherent strength of Sigma man make many people who do not have it are jealous that they don't have the same characteristics. 3. He is tenacious. This may be like water off a duck's back. His psychological fortitude enables him to be largely unaffected by experiences. This might potentially harm him. Sigma sees life as a succession of difficulties and learning opportunities. They appear to influence him, making his adaptability stronger, allowing him to evolve and improve. You'll find him in any setting. Resilience to the elements should be practiced on a regular basis. Types of factors that are capable to cause him pain. Do you believe the Sigma man is afraid? Of course not. He's experienced enough of rejection. Practice making sure he understands how to receive it. An appreciation for the various options available is not the best conclusion for him, but he accepts it with a grain of salt. Convinces himself that each rejection or failure, a bad experience, can lead to a fresh opportunity. He realizes he must work on himself and figure out where he stands. To those who do not agree with the Sigma's resilience, it might be aggravating to witness that despite being knocked down, he can simply wipe himself off and get back on his feet without reservation. This is quite challenging for many people to do. As a result, the Sigma's resilience can be increased. Understandably, this causes a lot of envy, particularly for other men who happen to have shaky egos. He is successful. Number 2. Sigma is extremely ambitious and obsessed. Streak exudes that wicked dude aura that they simply cannot get enough of. Sigma lives in a very careful manner. He is aware that he is totally present and living in the present moment. And this ability enables him to gain experience moments in life when there is no bias or expectations, which only adds to his success with people, particularly women. When other people see the effectiveness of male Sigma, not merely in terms of fulfilling his objectives, but how women flock to him, they can't help but be overwhelmed when they see him with venomous envy. He unapologetically places himself before everyone else. Number 1. First and foremost, the Sigma has only one goal in life. He enjoys himself because of this. Being alone is advantageous since it permits him to devote time to the things that are important to bring him the most joy or benefit him. On his way to being successful, he firmly believes in living alone himself and obtaining enough sleep and mindfulness practice, doing personal projects, or even traveling throughout the world on his own. as the majority of society appears to believe putting yourself first all of the time is unhealthy. The activities of the Sigma guy are greedy and attitudes can frequently ruffle feathers, making people envious, even causing resentment among those who blame him for being so openly self-serving. They'll indicate that you should prioritize yourself. It is an undesirable characteristic to have and selfishly immoral. However, they are simply envious that they lack the competence to disengage from what they've been trained to believe. The Sigma guy sleeps peacefully at night, being aware that he is living his truth, and it is not his problem if others are affected. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for future videos.